Alright, here we go again. Another wild scripture from the Nag Hammadi collection we've been digging into. I've been seeing this one pop up. And I'm also glad to hear a lot of this stuff is news to some of you. That's how it starts. Something ancient tugging at you, showing up when you're not even looking. So this is the Infancy Gospel of Thomas. And once again, I'm no scholar, not preaching from some pulpit, just someone who couldn't shake the feeling that this text was nudging at me. It's one of those that resurfaced back in 45 in Egypt, like it was waiting for the right time for us today. So I encourage you, sit with it, look it up, read it yourself, see what comes up. And if you feel called, share it. See what it unlocks for you. We're all walking through some revealing times right now. Let's draw from each other as we go. So you get the vibe. Deep down, you know what I mean. And what it reveals? It's not the Jesus you were taught to kneel before. This is a miracle child. The divine spark in a raw form. Unfiltered and unapologetic. So let's begin with the most controversial moment. He says, "Thou shalt not finish thy course." This is Jesus speaking to a child who bumped into him. The child immediately dies. Wait, what? A 5-year-old Jesus cursing another child to death. This isn't the gentle lamb of Sunday school. This power, untamed, and it forces us to ask, what is divinity before it is domesticated? Then he says, "Go ye, take your flight, and remember me in your life." This is Jesus talking to some clay sparrows he formed on the Sabbath. The Sabbath is Saturday, by the way. He speaks, and they fly. Creation through word alone. But it's the Sabbath, and that's the problem. The Pharisees accuse him of breaking the law. Already the tension between inner power and outer power is clear. Then this happens. Jesus says, "Your fruit will have no root, and your shoot will be withered like a scorched branch." Jesus to Annas' son who destroyed his water pools. Again, a curse, but metaphorically, it's the rejection of spiritual sabotage, the drying up of those who attack the sacred flow. Then this happens. "Thou wilt not be able to dwell with us in this city." Villagers say that to Joseph after Jesus' words cause another child's death. Society recoils from raw truth, from power that doesn't conform, from Gnosis. Then Jesus says to the muddy pools, "I will that ye become clean and wholesome waters." He doesn't touch them, he speaks, and they transform. This is the essence of Gnosis, inner command over outer form. "Go take flight like living beings," Jesus says to the clay sparrows. Clay becomes life, word becomes action. This is creation from within. "O ungodly and disobedient one, thou shalt be withered up even as the branch which thou hast in hand." Jesus to the boy who destroyed his pools. The branch is symbolic. The withering is spiritual. It's the cost of rejecting the divine spark. Then the villagers say to Joseph, "Teach thy child to bless and not to curse." But what if the curse is truth? What if the blessing is compliance? A child yet sovereign, he sets boundaries. He speaks with finality. Jesus once again to the sparrows, "Remember me in your life." Even the birds are called to Gnosis, to remembrance. Villagers in awe, "Every word which he speaketh becomes a perfect work." This is divine spark in motion, not ritual, not doctrine, just pure being. Description of Jesus' play. He made pools, and the waters flowed down, and straightway they did so. Nature obeys him, not because of law, but because of essence. Again on the Sabbath, he formed 12 sparrows from clay, 12, a sacred number, a nod to the tribes, the apostles, the cosmic order. He looked upon the sparrows and said, "Go ye, take your flight," and they did. No priest, no temple, just word and will. The villagers again, "From whence is this child, that every word which he speaketh become a perfect work?" They see it, but they fear it. So what is this Gnosis? It's not belief, it's knowing. It's the spark within, the Christ within. That doesn't need permission to shine. It's the end of the old cycle of external salvation, of ritual obedience, of spiritual outsourcing. Death in this text isn't literal, it's symbolic. It's the death of ignorance, the death of conformity, the death of forgetting who you are. This isn't a history lesson, it's a mirror. Hold it up. Look at your reflection and ask, who taught me the things that I know? And who taught them to them? Do I know these things for myself, or have I just been trained? It's 2025. Instead of LOLing on your TikTok feed, ask the algorithm two names. Who is Santos Bonacci? Who is Jordan Maxwell? Start there. Just type it in. Do the research.